everybody. Wow, it's great to see all of you. I have a new word. Well, it may be a new word to you. It's a word that sounds like salvation, but the word is salvage. When you salvage something, you take something that is broken, or something that is old, or something that doesn't work anymore, and you fix it, or you change it so it can be used for something else. Okay, I've got something. Everybody look up here. I've got something to show you. Kind of like recycling. Very good, Davy. Yes, like recycling. Okay, in my bathroom in my house, I have 6 statues of girls who look like they're getting ready for bed. That's what the statues look like. And the other day, I was changing the kitty litter. I have 2 kitties, Sophie and Sammy, and I have to change the litter in their box. And I accidentally, when I was doing that, hit one of the girls. And guess what happened? Here she is. What happened to her? She lost her head. There it is. There's her head. She's got a towel around her head. Here she is in her jammies. Can everybody see her? She lost her head. Oh, no. So let me ask you something. Should I throw her away?
No.
Or should I salvage her? So if I'm going to salvage her, I'm not going to throw her away. What can I do, Danny? I can glue her head back on, right? Anything else? Any other way I could salvage her? That's one way. That's a good idea. Any other ideas as to how I can salvage her? Make her so I can use her again? Any other ideas? Glue her head back. Put her on her. Oh! She could lay on like this and put her head like that. And I wouldn't necessarily have to glue it. There you go. Put her head on her tummy so she's holding her head. That's pretty interesting. Does that look okay to have her head on her tummy? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of creative. I don't know. So I can salvage her by glue. I could put her head on her tummy. I could glue her head back on.
Or you can glue it to her foot.
I can glue it to her foot. Well, that'd be pretty silly. Like that? So every time she walks, she'd step on her head.
Or her foot would always be in her mouth.
Her foot would always be in her mouth. I think this is getting kind of wild here. Okay, friends, I have a question for you. She can sit on her head. That would probably, these are all very creative ideas. The 2 that I like are, I can either glue her head on, or I kind of like putting her head on her tummy. I think that looks kind of funny. It's yoga. Yes, yoga. It's a new yoga position. Yeah, I have a question for all of you.
Sure.
Let's say, so we can see that we can salvage my statue. What is one way that God can salvage us?
You could make her jump on it.
Oh, I don't want her to jump on it. Listen to my serious question. What's one way that God can fix us or help us improve when we are broken? Sometimes we lose our heads, don't we? And we make mistakes.
And you sit on it.
Sometimes we lose our heads, we make mistakes, mistakes. We say things we don't want to say. What's one way that God can salvage us, Bella? We can pray, and maybe God will forgive us. Of course God will forgive us. God will love us. God will heal us. God will, what else?
Excuse me.
Just a minute. It has to be a serious answer, not a joking answer. What's a way that God can salvage us? Just a minute. What was that? If you can get a cup to drink water. Well, sometimes God nourishes us, believe it or not, so that's a good answer. So, just like I can salvage my little lady,
You
that
can
maybe
glue it back on her neck or tape it.
I could tape it there too, right? Just like God,
You
just
can
like
make
that.
her scream.
I don't want her to scream. Whose child is this? The president of the preschool? Okay, Bella, help me. Help friends. Cadence. How can God help salvage us? By loving us, by forgiving us, and by helping us do better, right? Okay, you can go back to your seats.